Okay, so I have started the live stream and दिदीले नि जोइन गरिसक्नु भएछ म एकचोटि फर्स्टमा साउन्ड चेक गर्छु एन्ड देन आइ एम गोइङ टु एक्सेप्ट हर Okay, everything is good, so let's begin our live. Okay, so everything looks good, so I'm going to admit her now. Hello. Wait, my sound is off. Hello, Didi.
Hello. Hello, भाइ के छ?
सब ठिक छ दिदी हजुरको के छ
मेरो नि सक्छ।
सो लङ धेरै टाइम पछि हजुरलाई दिन हजुर हजुर
कलेज चल्दैछ?
कलेज चल्दैछ दिदी अहिले यस दिदी लाइक अस्ति स्पोर्ट विक थियो अनि अस्तिबाट फेरि कन्टिन्यू भएको छ अहिले कलेज पनि एन्ड हजुरलाई धेरै टाइम पछि देखेँ मैले लास्ट टाइम कहिले भेटेको थियौँ हामीले सम्झिनु भएको छ
लास्ट टाइम एनसीईआरटी मै हैन?
कुन इभेन्टमा भेटेको होला भन्नु त कतिको सम्झिनु भएको छ
तिम्रो कलेज टिफिनको लन्च।
या सम्झिनु भएको
I
रहेछ
remember.
यस यस
एकदम रमाइलो लागेको थियो मलाई।
Yes, Didi. And how is everything going on?
Everything is good. How's college tiffin?
College even also एकदमै good. Like we are trying to expand it to different colleges. King's College, Catford College, and Epic's College मा कुरा भइसकेको छ. अनि we are like on the process to expand it to other colleges. अहिले चाहिँ जस्ट एनसीआईटी कलेजमा छौँ बट काठफोर्ड कलेज पनि अलमोस्ट डन जस्तै भनौँ अनि अहिले चाहिँ जस्ट हामी एनसीआईटी कलेजमै टेस्ट गरिरहेछौँ अनि इट इज गोइङ फाइन अहिलेको फेजमा चाहिँ अब हामी डिफ्रेन्ट क्याम्पेन्सहरू पनि रन गरिरहेछौँ बाई डुइङ कोलाबोरेसन विथ आवर रेस्टुरेन्टहरूसँग अनि यस्तै भइरहेछ अनि खाना खानुभयो दिदी साँच्ची
खाइसकेँ। मेरो त 10 बजे सुत्ने बेला हो।
ओ माई गड वाउ
I'm old.
वा कति त्यस भए अरू बेला चाहिँ हजुर कति बजे सुन्नुहुन्थ्यो वाट वाज योर स्लिपिङ टाइम
10 to 11.
10 to 11 ओ ओके बिहान कति चाहिँ उठ्नुहुन्छ
बिहान चाहिँ अलि अगाडि नै।
अगाडि लाइक कति बजीतिर इफ से द
I try
टाइम
getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
नाइस 7 to 8 hours yes it is लाइक गुड नै मानिन्छ
किनभने कति त्यो हेल्थ कन्सर्न्स नै हुँदो रहेछ नि त 8 hours नपुग्दा। So I was
यस
trying to find a long term.
yes दिदी द्याट इज सो नाइस इन माई केस म त जति बजी सुत्दै नि 5 बजी नै बिउजिन्छु द्याट इज लाइक बट कहिलेकाहीँ त अलि ढिलो नि हुन्छ जस्तै आज हिजो म 1:30 बजीतिर सुतेको थिएँ अनि बिहान 6:30 बजी समथिङमा उठेछु फर्स्ट क्लास मिस भयो ढिलो उठेर
छिटै क्लास सुरु हुन्छ नि त है।
बिहास नि 7देखिबाट 7 अनवार्डदेखिबाट स्टार्ट हुन्छ अनि कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ मिस हुन्छ बट हिजो चाहिँ अकेजनल्ली मिस भएको नभए मिस हुन्न थियो हिजो चाहिँ अलिक ढिलै भयो हिजो किरण दाइसँग कन्भर्सेसन भएको थियो एकदमै मजा आयो दाइसँग अनि यस्तै भएर हिजो अलिक ढिलै भयो हिजो चाहिँ नभए अरू बेला चाहिँ लाइक 1 बजी समथिङमै इट युज टु बी माई स्लिपिङ टाइम
1 बजे 1 बजेदेखि 5 बजे
1 बजी बट कहिलेकाहीँ 12 एल्स मस्टली 1 त बजिरहेको हुन्छ आजकल
म नि एकदम रिसेन्टली हो छिटो सुत्न थालेको चाहिँ त्यो अझ त्यो एज बढ्दै गएपछि अगाडि सर्दो रहेछ क्या टाइम। Yes, in my experience.
एज धेरै गएको छैन दिदी युआर सो यङ Okay, Didi, so let's begin with our conversation then. Like, I know about you and हुन्छ नि most of our viewers may know about you. हजुर त even हाम्रै कलेजबाटै हुनुहुन्छ नि त so maybe most people know about you but those people होइन who may not know about you उहाँहरूको लागि चाहिँ like can you give us your quick introduction to our viewers who are watching our video on live or who are listening to our podcast उहाँहरूको लागि can you give us a quick introduction?
Hi everyone, so मेरो नाम चाहिँ Shreya Katuwal हो। I am a software engineer and have also recently gone into the entrepreneurial space through my new startup Bihey Nepal. अनि Bihey Nepal भनेको चाहिँ एउटा matrimonial/dating app हो नेपाली मार्केटको लागि। We launched it almost a year and a half ago And besides that, I also have Rawa software through which we do software projects. And yeah, basic introductions there.
Yes, yes, दिदी भेरी नाइस कस्तो दाई भनेछु मैले मिस्टेक अन्ली या yes दिदी so like regarding होइन you are a software engineer but like what do you think होइन what motivated you to become a software engineer
Actually, यस्तो
अँ,
थियो मेरो +2
उम्,
पढ्दाखेरि नै त्यो बेलादेखि नै I knew I wanted to get into something that I could create something. And के त्यो
उम्,
भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ I was very into music and that was like creating my own songs, I know.
अँ,
And just like that, even in my career, I wanted a career where I could just like get ideas and
उम्,
see them come to life through any form. त्यही भएर मेरो
उम्,
options दुईटा भनेको कि त software engineering, computer engineering, कि architecture थियो.
उम्,
And after 12, I was mostly into architecture,
अँ,
like entrance preparation and stuff. तर फेरि यता मैले architecture पढे पनि I had like a passion, like an interest in like in the tech sphere, like
उम्,
websites or एकदम सानो हुँदा पनि मलाई वेबसाइट्सहरू बनाउन सिक्न मन थियो. I remember in
अँ,
class 3-4
अँ,
त्यो बेला चाहिँ MySpace एकदम popular थियो अनि MySpace पनि customize गर्न मिल्थ्यो नि त अनि
उम्,
for me that was like the closest thing to making a website किनभने त्यो बेला अब readily सबै यस्तो available थिएन
उम्.
tutorialsहरू. And yeah, 12 पछि I got into software engineering and they were supervisor and say
वाउ द्याट मिन्स हजुर चाहिँ हजुरको प्लान भनेको चाहिँ कि त आर्किटेक्चर भन्ने थियो कि त चाहिँ हजुर एज अनि सिङ्गिङमा नि हजुरको प्यासन चाहिँ थियो बट अनि हजुरको सङ हजुर गीत पनि गाउनुहुन्छ आई हेभ सिन अन इन्स्टाग्राम एज वेल एन्ड यस लाइक हजुरले आफ्नै सङ पनि बनाउनुहुन्थ्यो
yeah, so musicमा पनि my main interest चाहिँ songwritingहरू तिर नै थियो. So like जुन field भए पनि I was sure that I wanted a field where I could create things.
या कस्तो मेरो साउन्ड किन यस्तो क्यार क्यार आइरहेछ हजुरको
यहाँ चाहिँ clearly सुनिरहेको छ.
हो र इन माई साइड कस्तो क्यार क्यार यस्तो साउन्ड आइरहेछ लेट मी चेक समथिङ आई थिङ्क इट्स गुड ओके आई थिङ्क इट इज फाइन हल्का क्यार क्यार भयो नि मेबी इट विल बी फिक्स्ड अटोमेटिकल्ली ओके द्याट मिन्स लाइक हजुरको लाइक एक्चुअली प्रोग्रामिङ स्टार्ट भएको भनेपछि लाइक हजुरले पहिल्यैदेखिबाट अलिअलि लाइक प्रोग्रामिङमा केही गरिराख्नु भएको थियो अरू ब्याचलर्स स्टार्ट भएदेखिबाट चाहिँ लाइक आफ्टर जोइनिङ सफ्टवेयर इन्जिनियरिङ चाहिँ हजुरले लाइक प्रोग्रामिङ एन्ड अल एक्सप्लोर गर्नुभएको
यहाँ मेरो प्रोग्रामिङ त software engineering start भएपछि नै त्योभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ गरेको थिएन. कति फोर्थ सेमतिर होला हामी जावा क्लासेस सिक्न गएको थियौँ म र साथीहरू. अनि त्यसपछि पाइथन इन्टर्नसिप मेरो मेन सुरु भएको चाहिँ इन्टर्नसिपमा AWS स्टार्ट भएपछि अनि पछि पाइथनहरू सिकेँ Django त्यहाँबाट स्टार्ट भएको लाइक मेन प्रोफेसनल.
त्यति एकैछिन म यो मेरो साउन्ड डिस्कनेक्ट अनि कनेक्ट गर्छु कस्तो क्यार क्यार आयो साउन्ड नै ओके जस्ट अ मिनट है
Now connected to Arjun's MacBook Pro.
हेलो ओके आई थिङ्क इट इज फाइन नाउ
ठिक छ.
स्टिल हजुरको कस्तो क्यार क्यार आइरहेछ
एक्चुअली म कलबाट ड्रप भयो.
हजुर के भन्नुभयो
एक्चुअली म कलबाट ड्रप भएर
यस यस एकचोटि ट्राई गरौँ न है हस् हेलो
अहिले ठिक छ.
यस अहिले इट इज फाइन अहिले अलिक बेटर छ अघिभन्दा कस्तो क्यार 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 आयो क्या अघि कस्तो त्यो भए जस्तो अनि त्यही भएर ओके हामी कहाँ थियौँ हामी हजुरको लाइक प्रोग्रामिङ जर्नीसम्म थियौँ अनि हजुर चाहिँ हजुरको चाहिँ फोर्थ सेमिस्टरदेखिबाट चाहिँ हजुरले जाभाको क्लासेस लिनुभयो अनि त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ एक्चुअली हजुरको लाइक डेभलपमेन्टतिर चाहिँ अलिकति बढी इन्भल्भ हुनुभयो अरू इन्टर्नसिपदेखिबाट चाहिँ क्यान यु रिपिट दिस पार्ट
इन्टर्नसिप चाहिँ मेरो 7th 8th सेमेस्टरतिर सुरु भएको थियो अनि प्रोफेसनली चाहिँ अब त्यहाँबाट सुरु भयो मेरो
भनेपछि लाइक
जुनिट्समा इन्टर्नसिप स्टार्ट गरेको थिएँ and that's where like I guess my software engineering journey actually began.
भनेपछि 7 सेमिस्टर एन्ड लाइक 7 सेमिस्टरबाट इन्टर्नसिपदेखिबाट चाहिँ
7th हो कि 8th? I think 8th को स्टार्ट हो कि I think 8th maybe.
Oh wow, nice.
That's 19.
एन्ड वाट अबाउट हजुरको लाइक यो बिहे नेपाल अनि रवा सफ्टवेयर चाहिँ लाइक कुन टाइममा हजुरले स्टार्ट गर्नुभएको थियो लाइक जस्ट आफ्टर हजुरको इन्जिनियरिङ फिनिस भएपछि अर फ्यु इयर्स हजुरले जब एन्ड इन्टर्नसिपहरू गर्नुभयो अनि त्यसपछि अरू कुन फेजमा चाहिँ हजुरको यो स्टार्ट भएको थियो
So Rawa चाहिँ when my sister got back from New Zealand after finishing her master's civil and then like त्यो बेला मैले पनि दाइले एउटा प्रोजेक्ट दिनुभयो क्या वेब डेभलपमेन्ट प्रोजेक्ट अनि लाइक सी वाज गोना स्टार्ट अ कम्पनी एन्ड आई गट द्याट प्रोजेक्ट सो वेयर लाइक एकैचोटि बरु कम्पनी सफ्टवेयर कन्स्ट्रक्सनको काम एकैचोटि गर्ने खालको रेजिस्टर गर्दा हुन्छ भनेर कुरा भयो किनभने त्यो प्रोजेक्ट गर्नलाई रेजिस्टर्ड कम्पनी चाहिन्थ्यो सो द्याट्स वेयर रावा बिग्यान अनि द्याट वाज एक्चुली म कलेजमै थियो त्यो बेला त आई थिङ्क लाइक 2018 को एन्डिङतिर हो 2019 सुरु हुँदा चाहिँ त्यो भइसकेको थियो एन्ड आफ्टर द्याट त्यो गर्दै गयो होइन त्यो खासै त्यस्तो प्रोजेक्ट्सहरू धेरै लिएको छ होइन त्यो 1-2टा जस्तो थियो अनि त्यसपछि आई गट इन्टु जेनिस होइन अनि त्यहाँ जब गर्न थालेपछि त त्यसमै फोकस थियो मेनली अनि बिहे नेपाल चाहिँ मेरो एनसिआरटीकै कलेज प्रोजेक्ट थियो खासमा फाइनल सेमेस्टरको मेरो साथीहरूसँग विनिशा समीहरूसँग गरेको एन्ड त्यो बेला चाहिँ नामै अर्कै थियो मेरो जोडी भन्ने थियो एन्ड त्यो प्रोजेक्ट सकेपछि चाहिँ यत्तिकै त्यो एन्ड भएको थियो अनि पछि वी पिक्ड इट अप इन लाइक 2020 तिर अनि अरूलाई डेभलप गर्न दिएको थियौँ अनि 2-3 अरूलाई दिँदा अब काम सकेन आफू फुल्ली इन्भल्भ नभए जस्तो त्यसपछि चाहिँ 2021 मा चाहिँ जब्स भनेर मेबाट चाहिँ फुल्ली त्यसमै डेभलप गर्न थालेको म र अर्को साथी प्रकाश भएर
भनेपछि लाइक बिहे नेपाल चाहिँ हजुर आफैले नि डेभलप गर्नुभएको फुल्ली
ब्याक एन्ड चाहिँ मैले गरेको
ब्याक एन्ड केमा कुन प्रोग्रामिङ ल्याङ्ग्वेज युज गर्नुभएको छ
पाइथन
ज्याङ्गोमा ओके अनि एप चाहिँ हजुरको फ्लटरमै होला अफकोर्स
रियाक्ट नेटिभ
ए रियाक्ट नेटिभमै नाइस नाइस ओके भनेपछि हजुरको लाइक यु गट अ प्रोजेक्ट अनि त्यो प्रोजेक्टको लागि चाहिँ यु निडेड अ कम्पनी अनि त्यही भएर चाहिँ त्यहीँबाट चाहिँ हजुरको रवा सफ्टवेयर चाहिँ त्यहीँबाट एक्चुअली इनिसिएट भएको उहाँ हजुरको दिदी चाहिँ न्युजिल्यान्डबाट आउनु भएपछि है
she was like running the construction site Rawa engineering भनेर अनि that's how it began.
त्यही त है मैले लाइक होइन ह्याड कन्भर्सेसन विथ फ्यु अदर्स एज वेल उहाँहरूको स्टोरी पनि समथिङ सेम नै छ क्या लाइक दे गट अ प्रोजेक्ट होइन अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ ब्याड बिलहरूको लागि चाहिँ दे निड अ कम्पनी अनि त्यहीबाट चाहिँ हुन्छ नि उहाँहरूको फ्यु अफ देम होइन उहाँहरूको जर्नी पनि यहीबाट स्टार्ट भएको रहेछ क्या बिकज दे निड हुन्छ नि ब्याड बिलहरू अनि त्यहीँबाट दे निड अ कम्पनी त्यहीँबाट चाहिँ दे स्टार्टेड उहाँहरूको सफ्टवेयर कम्पनी मोस्ट अफ द पिपलहरूको हुन्छ नि लाइक बिङ अ सफ्टवेयर डेभलपर होइन यही एउटा च्यालेन्ज हुने रहेछ क्या है यस एक्ज्याक्टली ओके दिदी सो माई नेक्स्ट क्वेसन इज बिङ अ गर्ल होइन वाट डु थिङ्क होइन वाट वाज योर बिगेस्ट च्यालेन्ज क्या लाइक इन आवर सोसाइटी होइन बिङ एन अन्टरप्रिन्यर वाट डु थिङ्क वाज योर बिगेस्ट च्यालेन्ज
बिङ अ गर्ल लाइक अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ थ्याङ्कफुल्ली भनौँ त्यस्तो साह्रो लाइक because of my gender I don't feel like I faced that much of an issue किनभने अहिले त अब इक्वालिटी अपर्च्युनिटिजहरू पनि छ नि त एज अ फिमेल एन्टरप्रेन्योर वी अल्सो टेन्ड टु receive more opportunities as well in some cases त्यो बाहेक I guess a challenge is sometimes I guess we have to work a little bit harder to prove ourselves like than a same person a male in the same position would have to. त्यो चाहिँ एउटा challenge हो. Besides that, त्यस्तो साह्रो चाहिँ छैन. Support नै पाइरहेको छ.
Yes. अनि दि what do you think होइन हजुर चाहिँ लाइक यु आर वर्किङ विथ यर सिस्टर, हजुरको सिस्टर पनि इन्भल्भ हुनुभएको छ नि, सो सिस्टर लाइक हुन्छ नि सिस्टर सिब्लिङ नै वेन बोथ अफ अस आर वर्किङ अन अ सेम कम्पनी, वाट आर द प्लस पोइन्ट, वाट डु यु थिङ्क वाट आर द प्लस पोइन्ट वर्किङ टुगेदर लाइक सिब्लिङहरूको?
Plus point त अब because like you were raised together, you know each other very well. अनि काम गर्न पनि त्यही भएर सजिलै हुन्छ. सानैदेखि अब के सँगै गरिरहेकै हुन्छ नि त. So communication is easy. अनि जति बेला पनि कम्युनिकेट गर्न सक्यो जहिले सँगै हुँदाखेरि. So it's very easy नै भनौँ. Siblings.
Yes.
काम गर्नलाई.
Yes, understanding पनि मिल्यो नि त होइन, and we
And like it's easy to talk about things.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, मलाई चाहिँ हजुरको सिङ्गिङ जर्नी पनि अलिकति बुझ्न मन छ. सो लाइक इभन आई एम अल्सो हुन्छ नि ट्राइङ टु कम्पोज सङ होइन, लाइक मैले एउटा सङ कम्पोज पनि गराएको थिएँ, अनि लाइक इन फ्यु डेज आई एम गोइङ टु रिलिज द्याट सङ. सो म पनि लाइक अलिकति मैले अलिअलि सिङ्गिङमा छु. सो हजुरको लाइक सिङ्गिङ जर्नी चाहिँ होइन वेन डिड इट स्टार्टेड, अनि हाउ डिड इट स्टार्टेड, अनि वाट मेड यु हुन्छ नि ओके आई लभ सिङ्गिङ भन्ने चाहिँ तपाईँलाई कसरी रियलाइज भयो?
So singing चाहिँ when I was a child I was the most shy person ever. क्लासमा अगाडि गाउनु पर्दा पनि म गाउनै नसक्ने क्या. Like singing was my worst fear भनौँ न in front of people. तर पछि सानोमा अलिअलि पियानो भायोलिन क्लासेसहरू पनि गएको थियो अनि म्युजिक चाहिँ ल्याउनु मन परेको थियो थ्रु लर्निङ इन्स्ट्रुमेन्ट्स. And after that कति क्लास 8 थियो हुँदा चाहिँ I started learning guitar. And that's where I started really loving to sing and write songs. त्यो बेला यस्तो नराम्रो गीतहरू लेख्थ्यो. It was very fun. अनि पछि चाहिँ like class 11, 12 हुँदा चाहिँ with my sister and my cousins we formed a band.
Band नै? Wow.
It was a girl band. And we used to practice songs. Our cousin पनि अझै हाम्रो घरको साइड बस्थ्यो त, so we would always be together like jamming. And it was very fun those days.
Wow. लाइक हजुरले कुनै सङहरू लाइक पब्लिसहरू पनि गर्नुभएको छ?
पहिला हाम्रो ब्यान्डबाट पनि एउटा गरेको छ. त्यहाँदेखि एउटा सङ रिलिज गरेर अनि त्यसपछि everyone had to go their own ways. Like बहिनी पनि अस्ट्रेलिया गयो, दिदी न्युजिल्यान्ड गयो नि. We had to stop.
भनेपछि दिदी पनि सिङ्गिङमै हुनुहुन्थ्यो, लाइक दिदी इज अल्सो सिङ्गर?
Yeah, like it's all of us, it's like our hobbies.
वाउ. फेरि कस्तो हजुरको साउन्ड फेरि क्यार आउन थाल्यो किन होला? एकचोटि जस्ट वान लास्ट टाइम एकचोटि रिजोइन गरौँ न है. हस् कस्तो हेलो. Yes, it is good now. कस्तो के प्रब्लम आएछ? यस दिदी. सो हजुर चाहिँ हजुरको चाहिँ ब्यान्डबाट फ्यु सङहरू पनि रिलिज भएको थियो इन पास्ट. एउटा वाउ नाइस. Okay, this so I will move on to my next question. So what do you think होइन what was your हुन्छ नि अलिकति हुन्छ नि लाइक बिहे नेपालकै केसमा होइन एज एन हुन्छ नि स्टार्टअप होइन हजुरको त्यही जस्ट बिहे नेपालकै केस हामीले लियौँ भने चाहिँ वाट वाज द च्यालेन्जेस होइन जब चाहिँ हजुरले स्टार्ट गर्नुभयो, अनि हाउ डिड इट स्टार्टेड त भन्नुभयो होइन, बट आई गेस आई नो लिटल बिट एज वेल. जब चाहिँ हजुरले स्टार्ट गर्नुभएको थियो हजुरले चाहिँ लाइक आई गेस कपल पिक्चर्स कम्पिटिसन समथिङ त्यस्तैबाट स्टार्ट गर्नुभएको थियो नि. सो लेट्स टक अबाउट दिस. हजुरको यसको जर्नी चाहिँ होइन एज अ लाइक तपाईँले एउटा प्रोडक्ट त बनाउनु भयो, बट हाउ डिड यु एक्चुली हुन्छ नि लाइक प्लेस इट अन द मार्केट होइन, कसरी चाहिँ हाउ दिस जर्नी वाज, यसको बारेमा अलिकति इन डिटेल हामीले सेयर गर्नु न.
So I'm not starting on the kidding. Say before the product was even ready, we started running the social media pages.
Yeah.
We started posting like couple photos. Our Bihey भनेको it's all about love and like romantic relationships and stuff. But we wanted to promote healthy relationships through social media, and so that was our initial, like before the app even came out. And पछि app आएपछि like one of our focuses has always been like Bihey भनेको कुरा त it's very related to society, human beings, and human connection. So we want to always be able to do things that promote positive connection between humans and that bring people together. Like events like that, we do events, any events, like those are like things that we're passionate about. Any challenges भन्नु say, I feel like startupमा चाहिँ like every new step that you have to take is a challenge because
Exactly.
like everyone's journey is totally different. Like अरूको कसैको journey हेरेर त्यो आफ्नोसँग त्यो journeyबाट के कुरा सिक्न चाहिँ सकिन्छ, but like at the end of the day your journey is completely new and unique to yourself, so there's no one to exactly tell you what to do next. अनि त्यो सबै कुरा आफै अब analyze गरेर decide गर्नुपर्छ. It's very challenging at times, but I feel like with each step you learn new things. You grow as a person.
Yes, exactly. We learn something, you know. We make mistake, we learn something, and we try not to repeat that again. Yeah, exactly. So अब लाइक हजुरको चाहिँ हुन्छ नि लाइक अहिले त स्टार्टअप हजुरले रन गर्नुभएको लाइक लकडाउनमै थियो नि त होइन, लकडाउनमै भएर पनि मेबी लाइक हुन्छ नि त्यस्तो कुराले चाहिँ अलिकति बढी हजुरलाई प्लस पोइन्ट पनि दियो टु गेन एक्चुली हुन्छ नि मान्छेको इन्ट्रेस्ट अन टु इट, बिकज धेरै जस्तो मान्छेहरू त सोसियल मिडियामा एक्टिभ हुनुहुन्थ्यो नि त त्यो टाइममा अलिक बढी नै, अनि यस्तो पिक्चर्सहरू सेयर गर्ने एन्ड पार्टिसिपेट गर्ने यस्तो अलिकति त्यो टाइममा अलिक बढी हुन्थ्यो नि त. सो त्यसपछि चाहिँ हजुरलाई चाहिँ हुन्छ नि एज अ स्टार्टअपमा चाहिँ बिहे नेपालमा चाहिँ कसरी चाहिँ बेनिफिट भयो, लाइक त्यो कम्पिटिसन त गर्नुभयो होइन, अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ लाइक हाउ डु यु थिङ्क इट बेनिफिटेड बिहे नेपाल, इन वाट वेज?
फर्स्ट फोटो कन्टेस्ट भनेको
हजुर हजुर.
सो फोटो कन्टेस्ट चाहिँ हाम्रो 2021 को एन्डिङतिर भएको थियो, अनि त्यो चाहिँ it was very good for our Facebook page actually, किनभने त्यो फोटो कन्टेस्ट गरेपछि फोटोजहरू यति सेयर भयो. We haven't had that much like shares and activity on our page since then. अनि पेजको likes पनि just we got like a lot of likes that time. And before like the brand was even like known by anyone, no one knew what Bihey Nepal was, that it brought some traction onto our page. That त्यो बाहेक चाहिँ like I don't think I would do a photo contest again. Because like for the product there's not much like benefit and like users ल्याउनेमा त्यस्तो साह्रो ब्रान्डिङ चाहिँ हुन्छ, तर besides that not much.
Yeah. अनि अहिलेको डेटमा चाहिँ लाइक हाउ मेनी पिपुल हेभ रेजिस्टर्ड एट बिहे नेपाल एज अ हुन्छ नि लाइक उहाँहरूको प्रोफाइल चाहिँ कतिजनाले रेजिस्टर्ड गर्नुभएको छ अहिलेसम्म?
अहिलेसम्म टोटल डाउनलोड्स चाहिँ 135,000 छ. And we have around 70,000 user profiles.
7,000, wow, that is a nice number. So, like from 0 to 75,000, what do you think? What are your strategies? What's the strategies you like follow गर्नुभयो that you think that gained, that worked, like sort of that worked? So, what do you think? What was the strategies? अलिकति हजुरले like यसबाट चाहिँ भएको होला कि because you have tried so many things नि त कसले चाहिँ भयो भने maybe you might not know. So, what do you think? कसले के गरेर चाहिँ लाइक त्यति चाहिँ भयो होला, यसले चाहिँ अलिक बढी बेनिफिट गर्यो अर यसले चाहिँ अलिक कम अर लाइक द्याट? वाट डु यु थिङ्क? डु यु हेभ एनी आइडिया अन दिस?
मेन भनेको चाहिँ अब सोसियल मिडिया इज द बेस्ट टुल फर प्रमोटिङ एनिथिङ राइट नाउ. अनि सोसियल मिडिया पनि लाइक यु हेभ टु नो वाट काइन्ड अफ कन्टेन्ट पिपल रेस्पोन्ड टु. आफ्नै एउटा ब्रान्डको एडभर्टाइजिङ गर्दा गर्दै you learn what kind of posts get responses and bring people and what kind of posts don't bring anything. Mostly say meme marketing themselves. And also like Facebook, Instagram, I'd say paid promotion really helps. Because of TikTok, I feel like it's a really nice free marketing tool. TikTok with with the right content on TikTok, it's the best way to market your at like any brand, anything. So yeah, this honestly you could say like things that contain, I feel like posts that contain people, where people can see other people talking about things, it also like pulls them in.
Mm,
अनि social media, that's
mhm.
the best thing to know.
Yeah, exactly. झन् टिकटक त आजकल इट इज लाइक हुन्छ नि मस्ट पपुलर मार्केटिङ टुल भन्छु म त
Yeah.
एन्ड यसमा चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ भन्दा बी नेपाल अनि यस्तै डेटिङ प्लेटफर्म्सहरूमा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क होइन आई डोन्ट नो इफ आइम करेक्ट मी इफ आइम रङ त्यहाँ चाहिँ हुन्छ नि लाइक आई गेस होइन मेल नम्बर अफ युजर्स चाहिँ हुन्छ नि दे आर हुन्छ नि मेनी एज कम्पेयर टु फिमेल युजर्स सो हाउ डु यु
Yeah.
मेन्टेन दिस क्या लाइक अब लेट्स से 90% मेल युजर्स and 10% female users भयो भने like how this thing works or how does this number looks like कति पर्सेन्ट चाहिँ मेल हुनुहुन्छ होला कति पर्सेन्ट चाहिँ फिमेल हुनुहुन्छ होला वाट डु यु थिङ्क इफ यु हेभ
Males
द डेटा
are much more than females. And it's an international problem, right? Like
या
Tinder, behavior problems. So that's why even like Tinder's success rate is like what, like 1% almost. Success rate. Females just look all the males on that.
या
But yeah,
या
that's a problem that we knew we would face and we are facing.
अह
But being slowly like your number of balance the gonna suck in that just make it a little better. But yeah, we're premium months we're balancing that. Like we're working to balance a 50-50 it's a premium months.
नाइस नाइस लाइक तपाईँसँग डेटा छ भने चाहिँ लाइक कति थिङ्क कति पर्सेन्ट चाहिँ हुनुहुन्छ होला लाइक कति पर्सेन्ट चाहिँ मेल कति पर्सेन्ट चाहिँ फिमेल हुनुहुन्छ होला लाइक
Exact
एप्रोक्सिमेट
number होला तर धेरै नै male.
yes I can understand that yeah exactly okay I'll move on to my next question so what do you think होइन हजुरको चाहिँ हुन्छ नि when you are starting the startup होइन धेरै सेटब्याक्स अनि फेलियर्सहरूको टाइम पनि आउँछ होइन सो वाट डु यु थिङ्क होइन त्यो त्यस्तो सेटब्याक्स अनि फेलियर्स भएको टाइममा चाहिँ हाउ डु यु कप अप विथ यर सेल्फ हाउ डु यु मोटिभेट यर सेल्फ अर हाउ डु यु जस्ट ह्यान्डल द्याट
So failures the भइहाल्छ. But it's like when you're in the middle of the problem or like any setback or failure going on, like it feels like a huge thing. So अलिक कोट पढ्न त्यो बेला त गाह्रो हुन्छ. But I realized मेरो technique भनेको चाहिँ like when if I'm going through something like that, if I just write down everything that's happening, question everything, त्यो through the writing I come up with solutions. This is मेरो method.
wow
Because like when it's on paper, when you can analyze it, then problems clearly they can see it. It's very easy to come like solutions happen in screen, so you don't have to think much about it. Like when it's all in your head and when versus when it's on paper, it's like so much difference.
Wow, I haven't tried this strategy yet. I think I have to try this in future if I have something like that. So that means also you document your life in notebooks, notes, or just if when there is a problem you write it down, or how do you follow this strategy?
So like if there's a problem, like the problem that later, if you write down everything you're currently feeling regarding it and everything you're noticing, like there's so many mind not like I say, there's so many things that we're trying to ignore. Like the problem we know all the problems and everything causing it, but in our head we're like actively ignoring things. Like nobody no avoidance calculations. Okay, I don't like to confront problems, so if I can't like if I don't write it down, then I'll be actively avoiding it. And the paper say when you can visualize it and when you question yourself like again and again, like keep questioning, keep writing it down, and you'll just come up with so many things and solutions to stay on second.
Exactly. Even I've started something like there is a term known as earth surfing. Earth surfing भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दा let's say you want to have something, let's say you want to eat a food होइन like let's say you want to eat some अलिकति oily food but you are on dieting or something like that, then what you have to do is that you open your notebook, you just write what you feel in your head, you write everything you feel in your head, like what is happening, what kind of urge you are getting, and you have to write like everything on paper, and you just have to like look at your brain, what is happening in your body, like what you are feeling at that moment, and you have to try to control that for 30 minutes, then your urge gets away. मैले यो पढाएको थिएँ, it actually works as well. मैले ट्राई चाहिँ गरेको छैन, but I have started this is known as urge surfing. Like yeah, exactly.
Writing is very powerful.
Yeah, what happens is that whatever urge we have, that just exists for 30 minutes. If you can control that for 30 minutes, then that urge
Wow,
gets away.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
exactly. I think writing has so much power, but I haven't
Yeah,
tested this part. Yeah, I do feel it has that power. Yeah,
like
so
even
nice.
if you want something like keep plans but like I if I don't write it down, to make a mistake gets done so much quicker.
Hmm.
Even for plans, not just problems.
Hmm. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Wow. Like in my case, like I feel like if I write on paper or if I just draw that thing in my brain, that may be same. I just feel like that. So I don't used to actually write on paper, but I think I have to start doing that. I don't want to give my
Yeah,
brain more pressurizing on
yeah.
that particular
कस्तो
thing.
जान्छ नि
Oh
brainबाट
yes,
when you write it down.
exactly.
I can't function without like planning.
Exactly. And यसपछि like what I've also studied is that when you use your brain for something that is not needed or आफ्नो ब्रेनलाई चाहिँ हामीले बढी युज गऱ्यौँ भने फर मेमोराइजिङ अर डुइङ समथिङ देन हाम्रो क्रिएटिभिटी चाहिँ अलिक कम हुँदै जाँदो रहेछ क्या सो या इफ यु राइट द्याट अन पेपर सो आवर ब्रेन हेज लाइक लेस स्ट्रेस अन द्याट बिकज वी अलरेडी
Yeah,
हेभ द्याट अन पेपर सो यसपछि चाहिँ आई थिङ्क यस दिस स्ट्राटेजी अल्सो या दिस इज भेरी गुड Exactly. I should also try following this thing. Wow. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Next question. So my next question is, what makes you most happy? Simple question. What is your favorite
what makes
thing?
me
Huh?
most happy?
Yeah, I think you have to think about that.
Yeah, I have to think about this one.
Yeah.
um, I don't know. I
Mhm.
don't. Even
Like,
or like, can I say a few things?
yeah, yes, of course you can
Only
say.
one thing.
Yes, you can say
Okay.
as much as you want.
um,
Um, can I request you one thing? Can you
yeah.
please resign?
Oh, okay.
Like, I think I have to make my volume little bit down so it doesn't sound that. Just one time. Can you just
Okay.
rejoin the
Got it.
same link? I'm waiting here. There's my sound is like cracking my head. This. Yes, it is good now. Yeah, it is
Okay.
very good now. So let's continue with my question, and that was what makes you most happy. Maybe it could be traveling, or like being is in a peace place or
I
something. So
think
what do you
food.
think?
Food makes me most happy.
Wow, food. Like what types of food?
When I'm eating, I forget everything.
Wow. Like what types of food do you like the most, or what types of food that makes you more happy?
Um, I like all kinds of food. Sweet stuff.
Cookie stuff for me, masu is my favorite.
I like anything sweet.
You are non-veg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, anything sweet. That means like you like chocolates and all.
Yeah, I love chocolate.
Wow, nice. Even me too. But I avoid these days because I'm dieting.
Oh, that's
Ah.
good.
Okay, so let's talk about हजुरको फ्युचर प्लान सो वाट डु यु थिङ्क होइन अबको नेक्स्ट 5 or 10 years डाउन द लाइन हजुर जस्ट बिहे नेपालमै एसोसिएटेड हुनुहुन्छ कि यस हजुरको लाइक फ्युचर प्रोडक्टको प्लान्सहरू पनि छ एन्ड युआर मुभिङ टु हुन्छ नि अदर प्रोजेक्ट्स अनि अर वर्किङ अन अदर प्रोजेक्ट एट द सेम टाइम अर वाट डु यु थिङ्क हजुरलाई के लाग्छ यसमा
So this is one question that I can never answer.
अँ,
Like from my experiences so far,
mm,
nothing goes according to plan. So
mm,
I don't even bother thinking about the next 5 years
ah,
plans because I feel
ah,
like in 1 year things are never going as I planned. So
mhm.
I have no idea. I can't answer that question.
Like okay so what is your aim then like you might have some life aim or something like that regarding that what do you think what is your aim
My aim is to just like continue. I want to continue on software engineering now, but also I want to continue doing things where I can be creatively happy,
mm-hmm.
fulfill my creative desires.
Mm-hmm.
Yun yung main goal.
Yeah
Anything that will continue giving me peace and continue fulfilling my creative desires.
Yeah, nice. And regarding Bihey Nepal, I think you have raised funding at Bihey Nepal as well, if I'm correct.
No, we're still self-funded.
Okay, you are bootstrapped.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, yeah. Okay, so my next question goes like this. I'm starting my question list. Okay, you are so much confident होइन हजुर एकदमै कन्फिडेन्ट देखिनुहुन्छ when you speak also we can see हजुरको confident level. So what do you think होइन what are your strategies or what makes you more confident in simple word?
I don't think I'm confident.
Well, but I do think I can when I see you speaking and like that.
Um, I don't know. My entire life, like even throughout my whole school life, I was the most shyest person. Like I don't think I even spoke to my friends until like class 6, 7. I used to always be quiet in school.
Ah,
But I feel like confidence is just being comfortable in yourself and
mm,
being able to express that.
yeah, accepting yourself however you are
Yeah.
and just believing in ourselves and just don't caring about anyone
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
being yourself. That is the confident, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Um, okay, so what do you think are your lessons that you have learned in your entrepreneurship journey? Like the journey is so long and you are also starting out. So अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ like अहिलेको learnings अनुसार चाहिँ what do you think होइन हजुरको चाहिँ entrepreneurship लाइफमा चाहिँ entrepreneurship journeyमा चाहिँ what was your lessons that you have learned if you have anything?
So I just some lessons say there's so many things that you learn on this journey. It's like every time you're starting like any next step, you're always learning a new lesson. Main one, I could say whenever there's like roadblocks or problems, just don't stress too much. It's not difficult to survive, but you just have to keep going. You know what it is. The solutions will come forward, and if you stop, then solutions there's just no movement. And also, what I should have written this down before the interview.
um,
So also like you have to trust in what you're doing. As a startup, if you don't trust yourself and if you don't trust your vision, then no one else will.
yeah,
Even
exactly.
if it's a generic thing like Bihey Nepal matrimony app, it's like it's nothing innovative when you look at the world by but still like Nepal now also it's the mainstream now that we did have like some new challenges that other parts of the world have already gone through. So yeah, you just have to continue believing in the thing that you're doing and keep moving. They need main lessons and just keep moving.
Yeah.
And also know when to stop. Like recently we met a person from I don't remember which country it's from. I think Bangladesh, and he told us like sometimes we're always told to never quit, but sometimes you have to know when to quit what you're doing. So the lesson might be in the quitting as well. If things aren't working out, like you have to know if it's time to quit.
Yeah. Nice, Didi. And for those those people, those women who are planning to start their own startup, like what are the messages that you want to give them? Like your journey मा चाहिँ यस्तो हुन्छ है and you have to be prepared for these things भन्ने चाहिँ like what do you think what are the things that they have to be prepared before they jump into startup, because in startup there are many challenges that they are going to face, like being a lady or being a girl, maybe there are even more challenges as compared to men. So what do you think they have to be prepared about before they jump into this big like journey?
So as a female, and maybe not just female, but like anyone who wants to start, advice like I would suggest to just like go for it. Until you don't start, until you don't give it a try, you'll never know what happens. And once you've begun, then besides how, so once you've like started testing the waters, you'll know what steps to take if you should continue or not.
Mhm.
That just the first step, just like start immediately as soon as you can. Ani, other than that, also like it's good to have people around you that you can go to for advice, even though their advice might not be completely like relevant to your journey because of course it's brand new. That professional older people like at the beginning of a journey, it's really good to have proper mentorship. That's another piece of advice. Ani, yeah, just keep believing in yourself and just keep working hard.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't give up for anything. Just
Yeah.
don't let anyone make you sit down for just
And also
anything.
like networking is also good, so do good networking.
Yeah. So regarding networking, like I have seen people who just says that I don't know how to talk with people. When I meet new people, I don't know the right way to talk to new people. भन्ने see like most people have this हुन्छ नि उहाँहरूको माइन्डमा चाहिँ they have this problem क्या. So what do you think, what can be the अलिकति right way to approach to a new person or हुन्छ नि कोही नयाँ मान्छेसँग if I want to talk with them, then what do you think, what are the हुन्छ नि अलिकति strategies that we can follow that makes us confident when we go and speak with someone and just to increase our network and things like that.
So when you meet someone new, just be yourself, introduce yourself, ask for their introduction. Just I guess asking questions makes it very easy. Like when you start asking questions, like through their answers, like a conversation will just start flowing itself.
Like questions like example something.
Like after you have a basic introduction, you'll know basically who the other person is, what they're doing, and I feel like it'll flow. There's many questions that will flow, but on these other, the conversation will just come in itself.
Like going and asking there for the introduction, doesn't that sound a little weird, Ali?
For the introduction, but the
Yeah.
like you have college Tiffin, no?
Uh-huh.
So like when I ask you just a little bit more about college Tiffin, how it's going, things like that, just when you have a conversation that way, beside it'll naturally come out. Like instead of having like 3 things in mind that you should just ask everyone for a conversation, just like let it actually flow out.
Like if I want to go to a new person, then hey, I have a new startup and I am doing this. Can you give me suggestions? Like that, I can just go and ask like that.
And they'll also have questions for you. You'll have questions for them. Any common ground or so where the conversation can expand further.
That way we can build like our connection and increase our network. Yeah, nice, Didi. That like there might be some people who don't want to hear from us. For those people, we can just skip them. or
people who don't want to talk to us.
Or avoiding us or something like that.
Well, if people are avoiding us, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know how to continue a conversation with someone if they're avoiding me.
Like also there can be like aligadi big personality who might not value us for them. Like what do you think? How can we network with them?
I don't know. With someone that's maybe just get someone to introduce you to them.
Like maybe we can do aligadi tarif. I feel
like if someone is introducing you to them, they'll be more willing to talk to you.
Yeah. Nice. Like for me, like I would say like I'm doing podcast. Would you like to join me for also?
Direct approach for them, or if it's someone that is like that's totally out of our reach, then common mutual so they'll have more trust in you if you're introduced by someone who's in
Yeah. Nice. So let's talk about Rawa software. So how does this name actually came, like Rawa software? Like what is the meaning of this name, if you have any meaning?
Rawa is actually the name of a river from our dad's village. And that's how we got it.
Okay, that is a name of river at what place?
At our dad's village, Kotang.
Is that your birthplace or something?
No, I was born in Kathmandu, but my dad was born in there.
Oh, okay, it has some link. Wow, nice. Rawa software. Okay, so फर्स्टमा चाहिँ हजुरहरूको चाहिँ रवा सफ्टवेयर चाहिँ हजुरले लन्च गर्नुभयो त्यसपछि त्यसैको एज अ रवा सफ्टवेयरकै प्रोडक्ट चाहिँ बिहे
Yeah.
नेपाल भनेर चाहिँ अर्को हजुरले स्टार्ट गर्नुभयो सो अहिले चाहिँ रवा सफ्टवेयरमा चाहिँ हजुरहरू चाहिँ युआर प्रोभाइडिङ सफ्टवेयरको सर्भिसेस एन्ड
Yeah.
सफ्टवेयर प्रोडक्ट अनि आइटी सर्भिसेस लाइक द्याट
Yeah.
right so right now how
App,
many people are
app web development.
yeah, so right now how many people are associated with Rawa software and Bihi Nepal
So Bihey Nepal चाहिँ Rawa software के product launch गरे. Last year we like registered it as its own company. And for the first year of Bihey Nepal, like we were totally focused in Bihey Nepal. And Rawa software but it's a project started. But starting from this year, we're also like continuing taking in projects as well as Bihey Nepal. So Bihey Nepal मा चाहिँ अहिले हाम्रो core team मा we have around 7 people who are also like bootstrapping basis.
Nice. So Rawa software and Bihi Nepal, combining both two, you have like 7 people associated with it right now. Yeah. So like regarding IT companies, what I've seen these days is that like I have finished my software engineering or I have finished my IT, then okay, let me start my IT company. Or like most of the people are doing this. Like I've seen so many people. So like, what do you think, Isma? Like there is like it is being like so much challenging for some IT companies to actually survive or to get clients. So Isma, like what do you think are the challenges and to get clients in Nepal, because like it is so much saturated at this time. Yeah. So Isma, what do you think?
So client service it is very competitive because there's so much options
Yeah.
and there's people that will provide much better rates than
Oh yeah, exactly.
everyone.
Maybe
So,
someone could
it is
say like,
competitive.
I will give you for free, just give me work. I want to build my portfolio.
Yeah, there's students who will work for free because they want more experience.
Ah,
And they're also
exactly.
good. But it is a challenge, but everything is challenging at this point, especially like in this economy. Every single thing we want to do is challenging. That's where network also plays a role because
Yeah.
when you have people within your network, you can help them solve their problems by providing your services, and then they'll have people that they'll recommend to you, and so on.
Yeah, nice. Like you also have a portfolio of Bihey Nepal, so you could say like Bihey Nepal, and Bihey Nepal is a product of Rawa software, so most people will know you for that as well. And like if they need any services, then like they can actually contact you. This is also a way, I think, right?
That is, yeah, bro.
Like,
Like even in our contacts as well, that's the way. Like people who don't know me in Nepal wouldn't care about it, but like within our contacts.
Yeah, and also when I did like talked with like our previous guest, then what I've said is that to actually bring clients, what they actually said was like you have to like focus on your personal brand, and like that is can also be a way to actually attract clients. And also like you have to showcase yourself in such a way that even if you are good, then you have to showcase yourself that you are excellent in that work. You have to show that you are a genius in that work. So what do you think, is this actually real and does this work? So what do you think on this?
I didn't know about the personal brand.
Uh-huh.
I think that would be nice. I should try that out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think you have to like display the best qualities that
Oh
you
yeah.
or your company have. You just have to like show whatever top notch that you have and just sell that.
Yeah, if you are fine, just you have to showcase yourself that you are the best and you cannot find someone
Or you
better
can
than
work with
me.
someone who is like the best at that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's move on to my next question. So my next question is because you are associated with like multiple companies and it could be like challenging because startup has like every day it is a new challenge as you said before. So how does your like daily routine looks like how does it looks like from a quicker overview?
So my routine consists of I spend time planning before working because without planning I can't work. Because like things become so much more clearer when you have exact plan, and also like not just make the plan but also like break it down, prioritize according to the days, weeks, and yeah, that's basically it. Plan and then work. That's
Yeah,
it.
nice. Like for me, like I do actually make plans, but like I get miss out. Kya, like miss. It just get miss. Kya, like I made plan for a week. I missed few things. Then like everything is like missed
Oh,
off. Like this.
that's where
That
you
is
have to
not.
prioritize it.
Um,
Like when you have a week
uh,
plan and then you have to like, if you don't divide it into like which day of the week and things,
mm, mm,
then it'll kind of get messed up. You know,
mm,
like when you're looking at it
mm,
at like 20 points, and then
uh,
if you don't break those down,
mm,
then you'll start going to and then even within
mm,
that, if you like prioritize,
uh.
like that also makes it so much more easier.
Hmm. Yeah. Like, let's talk about like planning. So, like, can you give us like more detail? For me, let's say I want to do something. Like, let's say let's take an example of college tiffin. So, college tiffin, let's say we want to approach to a new college. Then like how does it? How do I make plan? Like I know I have to do this that, but I feel like I'm weak at planning because when I plan something, I do not. I actually don't know how to actually break it down. Okay, like what could be your strategy to actually break down a plan? I have a plan. I have to do this, but like how do I break it down to small pieces? And even for days and like for a week, let's say. So how do you actually break it down? What are your strategies? You can also take an example of being Nepal if it makes you
Okay,
more comfortable.
sure. Or I'll just take the college tiffin example.
Okay.
Like, so college first, like when you start with a plan, first you start with like a grand, like huge vision type of thing, right? So write down all the grand things that you want to do, but like that is not a plan because you can't execute on a vision. So
Exactly.
like you have to take that and then turn it into steps that you can execute,
Mhm.
even if they're like very big steps.
Mhm.
For example, like college tiffin go.
Mhm.
Let's say like the big vision was to
Mhm.
get all the colleges of Kathmandu right now.
Uh-huh.
So that'll be the big one, and then like you'll have to break that down into executable things, like maybe 20 colleges in
Mhm.
2 months,
Mhm.
and then like turn that into a monthly thing. Like how
Uh-huh.
are you gonna in the month? How are you gonna get 20 college? Like
Mhm.
let's say 15 colleges in 1 month.
Mhm.
So that will be broken down into the things that you can do in each. Like you can break that down into weeks. Like
Mhm.
15 colleges a month means like three
Mhm.
colleges a week.
Mhm.
And then break that down. That becomes like so much
Mhm.
easier. When it's 3 colleges a week, you know
Mhm.
exactly what to do, who to talk to, like
Mhm.
exactly which steps to take,
Uh-huh.
like for the week and for the days of the week.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's my process.
Hmm. Like यसमा चाहिँ what challenge I have faced भन्दा चाहिँ like I made a plan like हजुरले भने जस्तै जस्तै वेबाट I made a plan but I missed out few things होइन few things missed भयो अब हिजोको नि बाँकी छ आजको नि बाँकी छ भोलिको नि
Oh,
बाँकी छ सो इट जस्ट गेट मिस्ड अनि सबै कुरा हुन्छ क्या लाइक इट जस्ट गेट मिस्ड सो इफ फ्यु थिङ्स चाहिँ मिस आउट भयो भने चाहिँ हाउ डु आई कोप अप विथ द्याट अनि म लाइक कसरी चाहिँ एक्चुली आई डु दिस क्या बिकज एउटा मेरो चाहिँ ब्याड हेबिट के छ भने त इफ आई हुन्छ नि इफ आई एम गोइङ अकर्डिङ टु प्लान इट इज एकदमै गुड है बट इफ आई मिस्ड फ्यु थिङ्स देन आई जस्ट ब्रेक इट अवे क्या भन्नाले
it'll get crash faster.
इट जस्ट क्रासेस अनि लाइक इट जस्ट गेट मिस्ड अनि आई डोन्ट फलो फर्दर यस्तै भइरहेको हुन्छ मोस्ट अफ द टाइम है
So
सो
like when you know exactly what you need to do for that month, and then like do 4 weeks for like you say divide dog or that. Just start with the first week, and then if the first week doesn't go according to plan, move the things from the first week to the second week, and maybe try working a little faster. Then your plans are plan. It doesn't go according to plan a lot, but just like try not getting discouraged when that happens. It just you can keep shifting it, but just don't get discouraged.
यस लाइक हिजोको नि बाँकी छ आजको नि बाँकी छ ओ माई गड आइ एम फ्रस्ट्रेटेड एन्ड आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु थिङ्क अबाउट द्याट ओके इट इज सो स्ट्रेसफुल आई डोन्ट वान्ट टु थिङ्क अबाउट द्याट लाइक द्याट हुन्छ कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ अनि आई जस्ट ह्याभ टु स्टार्ट इट फ्रम अगेन बिगिनिङ ओके माई प्लान विल नाउ लुक लाइक दिस एन्ड अगेन इफ केही ब्रेक भयो भने चाहिँ मेरो चाहिँ कस्तो क्या एउटा सानो हेबिट ब्रेक भयो भने अरू हेबिट पनि साइड बाई साइड ब्रेक हुँदै हुँदै जान्छ क्या जस्तै पजलमा हुन्छ नि एउटा चिज छुट्यो भने इट जस्ट ब्रेक इट डाउन क्या सबै खस्छ सो सेम थिङ
I've also
ह्यापन्स क्या
experienced that a lot.
या इभन लाइक इफ आइ एम डुइङ डाइटिङ होइन मैले एउटा हेबिट छु डाइटिङ अर समथिङ होइन एउटा हेबिट मैले ब्रेक गरेँ भने अरू हेबिट हुन्छ ब्रेक गर्न नि म इन्करेज हुन्छु क्या सो
That is true. But one thing I learned when this happens to me is like when you treat each new day as like if you treat each day like it's like the first day of your life and everything is new, like start each day as a fresh, clean slate. Like
Uh-huh.
already, like the days before where things have not gone your way,
Mhm.
it won't affect you as much, and you'll be able to
Mhm.
work better.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, so like we just
Except other than like instead of thinking the next day is a continuation of the days before,
uh,
just treat it as a fresh new day. And
mhm.
in my
Yeah.
experience,
Yeah, every day is a new day and treat every day as a new day. Yeah, exactly.
like a fresh slate, like blank slate.
Yes. What one is it? Like plan your day before like पहिला कि लाइक आज भयो भने आज आई हेभ टु प्लान माई डे फर टुमरो भनिन्छ नि सो इन द्याट केस त हाम्रो माइन्डमा एकदमै झन् बर्डन हुनुभयो लाइक एभ्रिथिङ फर
No,
टुमरो
when you
टुमरो
plan at
फ्युचर
night, it's so much easier in the morning.
लाइक वाट डिड यु जस्ट सेड
राति प्लानिङ गर्दा नेक्स्ट डे एकदम सजिलो हुन्छ.
यस हुन्छ हुन्छ है अनि लाइक यसमा पनि वाट आइभ सिन इज द्याट आई ओके आई हेभ टु मेक प्लान्स फर नेक्स्ट फ्यु डेज होइन ओके लाइक मैले आज फलो गरेँ भोलि फलो गरेँ पर्सि गरेँ बट इफ एक दिन मिस भयो भने this habit breaks down forever. What I've seen is like this guy. Like if I just recall my previous days, I know past, then it just happens. I know. So so यसमा चाहिँ like if एउटा चिज एउटा habit चाहिँ break पनि भयो भने चाहिँ हाउ डु यु कप अप क्या लाइक द सेम इनर्जी अलिकति डिमोटिभेटेड चाहिँ डिमोटिभेसन जस्तै हुने रहेछ यसमा चाहिँ डु हेभ एनी टिप्स फर मी
त्योमा चाहिँ first just forgive yourself for the things that you did, and yeah, just like next time, just don't think about the past mistakes. Just start fresh.
Yeah, nice. I have to follow this strategy. Wow, nice. Okay, so my next question is that Rawa software भनेपछि it has been like 2 years भयो almost अहिलेसम्म 2 or 3 years
4 years.
4 years लकडाउन भन्दा अगाडि नै स्टार्ट भयो साँच्ची है
Yeah, त्यो बेला त्यस्तो एक्टिभ थिएन नि त लाइक इन द मिडल आई स्टार्टेड डुइङ अ जब त्यो बेला त पज जस्तै नै थियो त्यसपछि एक्टिभ भयो फेरि बिहे नेपालमा फोकस हुँदा पज भयो
या नाइस अनि लाइक डु हेभ एनी प्लान्स होइन दिदी त न्युजिल्यान्डबाट आउनुभयो नि त अनि लाइक दिदीको अनि हजुरहरूको लाइक विल देयर बी एनी प्लान टु हुन्छ नि गो एब्रोड अर लाइक स्टेइङ नेपाल फर एभर एन्ड बिल्डिङ द प्रोडक्ट अर वाट डु थिङ्क
I have no idea. I would like to do my master's, but right now there's like so much work in a startup, you can't just leave it and go. So I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, just doing our own. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think अब चाहिँ हामीले बिस्तारै ऱ्याप अप पनि गर्छौँ होला अनि रिगार्डिङ मलाई चाहिँ हजुरले भन्नुभयो नि त एज अ हजुर सिङ्गिङमा नि ऊ हुनुहुन्थ्यो सो बिकज आइ एम अल्सो स्टार्टिङ आउट भन्नाले आई एम अलिकति ट्राइङ सो फर मी होइन लाइक इफ आई एम हुन्छ नि डुइङ सिङ्गिङ अर समथिङ देन लाइक वाट डु यु थिङ्क होइन वाट थिङ्स आई हेभ टु फोकस अन अलिकति हुन्छ नि यु हेभ टु बी हुन्छ नि गुड एट दिस अर द्याट अर
For music?
Yeah.
I'm also not a professional musician.
Yeah.
Just a hobby. Just music, but it's like a passion thing. Just do what makes you happy.
Yeah,
Like practically,
exactly. Yeah. Okay, दिदी सो मेरो सङ्गमा आएपछि हजुरलाई धेरै फर्स्टमै सेयर गर्छु
I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what message do you have for upcoming generation को entrepreneurs जो चाहिँ हुन्छ नि अब चाहिँ maybe I have to do हुन्छ नि I have to get into startup, I have to do entrepreneurship, I have to get into entrepreneurship journey. So उहाँहरूको लागि चाहिँ like do you have any message for them who are starting
to
out?
Anyone,
Yeah, for
to
those who are
anyone
starting out. Yeah.
wants to start their entrepreneurial journey, my message is just don't think too much and just go for it. And you'll just learn, grow, see what happens, and it will take you to a path that you never even expected. So yeah, just go for it.
And don't expect too much पनि भन्न सकिन्छ यसमा because हुन्छ नि like what I've seen is that most of the startup होइन they think that after I register a company, a software company or something, I'll start getting clients अनि हुन्छ नि it will make me rich भन्ने वाला mindset
It's very glamorized. So it's
Exactly.
not like that in real life. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
don't
अनि
struggle, but it's ready हुनुपर्छ.
And what I've also seen is that okay, they think like that होइन यस्तो हुन्छ यस्तो हुन्छ प्लान अगाडि दामी भन्छ but when they get into it they will see that it doesn't work that way अनि they fail in that अनि 1 2 month 3 month they tried even 4 month or even 5 month they try but didn't see any growth so they just drop it away and like they get a job or do something so yesterday I've seen that these things has happened to so many people.
स्टार्टअप्स त 99% नै फेल हुन्छ नि भन्छ.
या नेपालको यसमा त 99 नै होला लाइक
More
इन
than 99.
लाइक इन हुन्छ नि ग्लोबल उसमै हामीले लियौँ भने चाहिँ वाट सिन इज द्याट 95% अफ द स्टार्टअप चाहिँ लाइक 90% त फेल नै हुन्छ आउट अफ द्याट 90% 10% एक्चुअली हुन्छ नि अलिकतिसम्म सर्भाइभ हुनुहुन्छ त्यहाँमध्येको 5% अलिकति प्रफिटेबल हुनुहुन्छ अनि त्यहाँको जो इभन 5% जुन पार्ट भयो त्यो त नन प्रफिटेबल एन्ड विच कुड डिसअपियर एट एनी टाइम अनि इभन त्यहाँमध्येको 5% पनि लाइक डिडन्ट ह्याभ अ लङ टर्म भिजन क्या लाइक अहिले त इट इज प्रफिटेबल बट वाट नेक्स्ट भन्ने चिजमा चाहिँ अनि आउट अफ देम हुन्छ नि अलिक लङ टर्ममा पनि प्रफिटेबल एन्ड लङ टर्ममा पनि सस्टेन हुने चाहिँ जस्ट 1% हुँदो रहेछ क्या इट इज लाइक 100%मा जस्ट 1% ओ माई गड
You have to be ready for things not to go as expected. But just keep going, see what happens. थाहा हुन्छ बिस्तारै गर्दै गर्दा के गर्दा ठिक हुन्छ के नगर्दा ठिक हुन्छ. If it's better to close, you'll know. If it's better to continue, you'll know.
Yeah. Exactly. And what I've also seen is that स्टार्टअपहरूले चाहिँ हुन्छ नि लाइक दे डिड इट बट उहाँहरूको फेल हुने चाहिँ मोस्ट अफ द मेन रिजन भनेको चाहिँ उहाँहरूको प्लानिङ चाहिँ हुन्छ नि अनप्रिपेयर्ड प्लानिङ हुँदो रहेछ क्या दे डिडन्ट ह्याभ इफ दे आर डुइङ अ स्टार्टअप देन दे डिडन्ट ह्याभ देयर प्लान फर नेक्स्ट 1 year or 2 year डाउन द लाइन क्या दे जस्ट थिङ्क द्याट आई विल डु दिस अनि लाइक लेट्स सी हाउ इट गोज बट लाइक वाट आई थिङ्क इज द्याट इफ समन इज डुइङ स्टार्टअप उहाँहरूको चाहिँ लाइक मेबी 1 or 2 years or even 3 yearsको प्लान भयो भने चाहिँ ओके यति टाइम चाहिँ आइएम गोइङ टु गिभ एट दिस इफ आई कुडन्ट डु दिस अकर्डिङ टु माई प्लान अर मैले सोचे जसरी भएन भने चाहिँ ओके आई लाइक ड्रप इट अवे एल्स अब अहिले चाहिँ इफ अब जम्मा 1 month or 2 month or even 3 month पनि प्लान छैन भने त लाइक हाउ कुड दे इभन सर्भाइभ होइन सो वाट डु थिङ्क यसमा चाहिँ
माइलस्टोन्सहरू चाहिँ राख्नुपर्छ आफू रिच गर्नुको लागि त्यो सेट गरेन भने त गएर अहिलेको यति टाइम हुने कुरा एक्सटेन्ड पनि भइदिन्छ. And also like हामीले पनि नोटिस स्टार्टअपको सुरुमा चाहिँ एकदम लाइक देयर इज अ डिफरेन्ट एनर्जी एन्ड सो फाइनेन्सियल प्लानिङहरू पनि खासै राम्रो हुँदैन. यु बी स्पेन्डिङ मनी अन थिङ्स द्याट लेटर यु रियलाइज यु शुडन्ट ह्याभ स्पेन्ट अन. त्यही भएर यु लर्न टु एक्सपिरियन्स एज वेल तर अलिक केयरफुल चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ.
या एक्ज्याक्टली. Okay दिदी so it has been like 1 hour हामीले बोलेको पनि 1 hours भएछ वाउ कति छिटो टाइम गयो जस्तो भयो मलाई त सो हजुरको नि सुत्ने टाइम पनि भइसक्यो है आमा 10 बजे सुत्नुहुन्थ्यो म अहिले 11 बजीसम्म बुझाएँ मेरो स्क्रिन अफ भएको हो ओके यहाँ यसको 81 यो अफ भएछ स्क्रिन हान्दै भएर यस ओके दिदी सो आई गेस वी क्यान ऱ्याप अप एन्ड आई होप द्याट वी विल सी एन्ड फेस टु फेस 1-to-1 टक पनि छिटै हुन्छ होला एन्ड हुन्छ दिदी ओके देन हजुरको सुत्ने टाइम भइसक्यो सो गुड नाइट एन्ड सी यू सुन थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर लाइक कमिङ इन एकदमै सर्ट नोटिसमा पनि हजुर आइदिनु भयो मैले जस्ट अस्ति हजुरसँग भनेको थिएँ एन्ड टक यु गिभ मी टाइम फर सन्डे थ्याङ्क यू सो मच दिदी एन्ड ओके दिदी सी यू सुन एन्ड आइ एम सो एक्साइटेड टु टक विथ यु अझै बढी कुरा गर्नमा एन्ड मेबी वी टक अगेन इन फ्युचर एन्ड ओके दिदी थ्याङ्क यू सो मच
college and startup life.
Thank you so much, Didi, and have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so Okay, so thanks so much, guys. So we had our talk with Shreya Didi, and I guess you guys got so many knowledge about her, how she started, अनि कसरी चाहिँ यसको जर्नी स्टार्ट भएको थियो, and things like that. So thanks so much, guys, for watching, and bye.